Hello my fellow art lovers and welcome to KayJayComicArt. KJ here bringing you part 2 of my afternoon nap illustration. Since the first video was enjoyed quite a bit by those who frequent my channel, I decided I would take some time in this video to describe my OC a little more clearly. Well, her name is Lilith Corvasil, and she is based around the Raven from Maleficent. Not the original Sleeping Beauty, but the Maleficent from the main Maleficent movies. In Twisted Wonderland universe, though, she is a bird shapeshifter and a fae hybrid, who cannot transform like her predecessors, but can conceal her wings so people can't see them. It makes laying down with her beloved boyfriend so much easier in the long run. She is originally from the Valley of Thorns, and her family once served Malleus's family line as defenders and information gatherers. However, due to their snitching nature, they were soon feared by the people of the valley, who worried anything they said against the royal family would be relayed back to the by the Corvasil family line. As the generations went on, the Birdfair family were blacklisted by many of the townsfolk, and were eventually feared that some of their relatives were hunted and killed. Because of this, Lilith was raised by her grandmother. As she never really met her parents, her father was killed before she was born, and her mother died only a few months after her birth. Lilith kept to herself for a lot of her life out of fear, and when she finally did meet someone and fall in love, they betrayed her and tore at her wings to prove what a monster she was. Turns out they were the monster, and she was a poor victim. After that, she kept her wings hidden and opted for broom travel like most other students, rather than using her own appendages to do so. Lilith was eventually enlisted in the Night Raven College as it opened its doors for female students. And with some encouragement from her grandmother, she didn't want to go at first because she figured out what people would think of her, she accepted the offer and started as a first-year student at the prestigious school. Despite being a first year, she is 18, since the school only opened its doors that year rather than when she was 16. Her best friend, who isn't seen in this image, is 16 though, so yeah, Lilith had a bad upbringing but chose to shrug off her family name in her new school life and hopes that she can make a name for herself because of who she is, not who she is related to. Also, don't underestimate this sweet little birdie. She's a keen magical shift player, that's the one, and quickly gets a reputation in the Magift circle for her quick wits and speedy victories. She has considered becoming a professional Magift player, but she hasn't decided yet. Anyway, I think that's enough information about Lilith. I hope you enjoyed the small spoilers I gave you. I would have went into more detail, but I didn't want to ruin it for those who might want to read my fanfiction. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun seeing me colour this difficult but incredibly fun illustration, and I will see you next week for another video. Also, side note, I'm sorry if I stammer a lot during this. This is the first time I've went into so much detail about a character, so hopefully it was still understandable, and thank you again.